Um, One of Vice's main tools is low jump fierce. Low jump fierce has some ridiculous priority for no reason and beats all kinds of stuff. Lots of characters came to anti-air, even though I can't think of those characters off the top of my head right now. But if you hit it, you can also combo shoulder off it and set up your whole mix-up thing. Like, it's really the only jump wizard you need. That out of the low jump at least. I mean, low jump cross up short is not that good because it's short, but yeah, there is this Ghetto setup. But if you, as from a practical standpoint, with no trickery involved, this move is really all you can ask for on a low jump. I guess you have to kind of see what kind of moves it beats to believe in yourself how much stuff the move beats. Against this is kind of a random, not all that useful trick, but against really big characters like Sagat, that is an overhead and a combo. You don't really get a whole lot after it. It's not even that much damage. I mean, it looks like a lot, but it's only that much right there. Oops. And apparently it's not that easy either. I just wait, it did too fast. But you're going to be at frame disadvantage after this overhead. But if the second I move, they'll get grabbed. Which just did not happen right there, but don't worry about that. For anti-airs, this is almost all you'll ever need. It beats pretty much everything. You can do it really late too, like that stage right there will hit people. If they're jumping from a little too far, this works also. So between this move and roll cancel shoulder, she has a really solid game. Obviously, whenever you can, you want to anti-roll cancel shoulder so that you get the knockdown in the setup. The worst part of Vice is that her supers are really bad. I mean, she doesn't have a way to combo any of them. So you generally want to start Vice first on your team so that she doesn't have to use all the meter. I mean, the grab super is good, and it will get people to jump. And it does go far, like I just did right here, off of two shorts. Other ways to set up that same distance are after a strong, or any medium button. Or off this weird two-hit standing short move she has. Oops. The most common Ghetto parlor trick way to land the super is that. But it's surprisingly good because and it's actually a good tool to have because if you do jump it with this, she's at pretty major frame disadvantage there. Probably not even safe if she doesn't cancel it. But if they get hit by that, if you make contact with that, your opponent will almost definitely be holding up, which gives you the advantage. Like unless you walk under him or pierce him, whatever you want to do. That's also good. So here with the super. Use that once and only once, because I don't think that shoulder's even safe at that point. Generally, after that super, you just want to run up to them. You don't even really get that good setup. I mean, if they hold up on the way up, you get that sweep, and you can use that to get a little closer. But yeah, generally setup of that super is not good. A lot of Vice players do this randomly. You don't want to do that. There's no reason to do that. You have the best anti-airs ever that you can do on reaction. You don't need to guess with these and potentially get killed. And it's not like the reward of that is really awesome either. Except to chip somebody to death, this move is not very good. The non-roundhouse versions aren't even safe on hit or block, I don't think.
The air one?
The air one is a decent way to kill somebody with chip damage, or, of course, this overhead thing that's really hard to do for some reason. There we go. If you randomly need a long-range low poke, this move is actually not that bad if you can manage to connect with it in some way. If you whiff it, she's open forever. Yeah. But yeah, not a bad move either. This move doesn't really have much of a purpose. Also also looks really stupid. This move you don't even really need, even though it looks like it would be good for air to air. This move is just as good. This super does more damage than the other super, but it's really going to be hard to hit something with this super unless they're dumb enough to throw fireballs at you from full screen while you're powered up. So yeah, I don't really. I do, hit with the super, but yeah, only when they're dizzy. But it's not really that hard to dizzy people with Vice because against slightly big characters, that combo is all guaranteed, and that's a lot of stun. Oh man, that would be hot.
Almost.
Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, especially if you get them in the corner and you're a 2-player, and you can set up all this stuff. Keep the stun going with the throw, with a tick before the throw, and it's really not that hard to dizzy people with Vice, which